I'm Royce Gracie, and you're watching Fightland. I'm Royce Gracie, and I fought on the open weight division when there was no rules, there was no gloves, no time limit, no weight division. Well, it came to my head when I was a kid, watching my family doing the stuff, watching my family fighting and the challenges back in Brazil. As a kid watching, I want to get into this, man. I want to prove like my brothers, cousins, father, uncle, like they did it. I want to be able to prove that I can do it too. That I can get in and fight. I can get in and dominate somebody. Of course, there was tournaments, great jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournaments. So I compete on those until I came to America. It was about 1984, I got here. I was teaching with my brother back in the garage. And there was no, people would come up, students would come up and say, hey, my wrestling coach or my karate instructor says that he doesn't really believe on your guys' style. My brother and I, Horton, of course, invite the guys over. Okay, bring him over. Bring your friend, your cousin, your brother, whoever the guy was, bring him over. And we'll play with him, because they had no idea what's going on. They come in with their own style. And so we're trying to gain a student instead of trying to beat them up to prove a point. And of course, after we take them down and control the guy in a nice way, submit him, he would sign up, become a student. If I felt fear before the fight, I probably wouldn't walk in. I feel nothing, empty. I'm not thinking about going home to eat dinner that night. That's the feeling. It's like a movie that you've seen the movie before, so you play back on your head. You know what's gonna happen. The movie's not gonna change. So training for the fight, we knew exactly what's gonna happen. I knew exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in, they're gonna try to knock me out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, they're gonna do this. So I already play everything on my head. There was one time I was walking out to one of my fights, and my brothers, I can feel that they're nervous behind me, my cousins, my brothers, my sparring partners, my team. So on the catwalk, I stop, I turn around, and I call them up, I was like, guys, come here, huddle up, come here. I'm home, I'm here, so relax. I can feel the vibe behind me, it was so heavy. I was like, guys, take it easy, relax, man. I'm home, I'm present today. All right, go, let's do this. It's like, sometimes the corner man gets more nervous, more adrenaline than the fighter, because they care so much about the fighter. It's not just anybody. At least that's how it is on my camp. Treat the fight like another training day. I love teaching. I love traveling. So I travel a lot. I spend about 6 to 7 months on the road traveling all over the world. I'm always learning from different disciplines. On the beginning, I wouldn't learn because I'm gonna use. I learned to know what they're gonna do to me, how they move. So I have to learn. It's part of my business, part of my profession. I have to know when people talk about karate and kung fu, what's the difference? They talk about wrestling and judo. So there's a difference. So a lot of people think it's the same. Oh, it's the same thing. No, it's not the same. Anything I will do, I will be the best. I have that drive. I have that discipline to get up and train, to get up and do whatever you gotta do.